Good afternoon, guys. Today I'm going to do a tutorial on the IXLs that are assigned to red class, green class, and blue class. And the IXLs you guys have to complete for this week are Y1, 8th grade Y1, Y2, Y4, Y5, Y6. And I'm in 8th grade, and I see Y1, so I'm going to click on Y1. And all it's asking you is for the slope. And if you were present at the Zoom meetings this week, we did take notes on how to find slope. You can find slope 3 different ways. You can find it by using the formula. You can find it by reading a graph. Or you can find it by reading an equation that's in y equals mx plus b form. All right, so for this case, I actually have to take a screenshot in order to use my Apple Pencil with it. So it just says, what is the slope? So I'm going to find 2 perfect points. So the first point I see is right here. And the next point that I see that's like on like a nice intersection, that's what I'm talking about, like perfect points or points that meet at a nice intersection. So I see one up here. Now I notice that I have to go up 2 units and then I have to go right 1 unit. So up 2 boxes or 2 squares and then right 1 square. But these squares, each square accounts for between 10 and 20. That's 10 units. So if I go up 2 of these squares, that's technically 20 units because I'm counting by 10. So 10, 20. And then here, between 70 and 80, that's also 10 units. And remember, slope is a vertical change over horizontal change. Meaning the y-axis is first, so up or down, and then the horizontal change is the x-axis, which is right or left. So the vertical change in this case, I'm going to draw it out in red, is 20, and the horizontal change is 10. Now, IXL is going to make you reduce your slope, and if you divide both of these by 10, you're going to get 2 over 1, or you can just say 2, because 1 goes into 2 times. So your slope would be 2. Now let's go see. I'm going to put 2/1. Submit. And yay, I got it right. Now here's another one. Now I'm going to zoom it in, take a good screenshot. I'm going to start it in red. My first perfect point that I want to note is this one right here. My next perfect point is here. And I notice it's similar to the other one. I go up 2 units. So I went up 2 units, and that's going to be the top number of my slope. And then I went over 1 unit. So my slope is the same thing, 2 over 1, or you can just say it's 2. So I'm going to try just putting 2 right here. And I got it right. Now let's try this one. I'm going to just try one more example. My first point that I want to take note of is this one right here. And my next point that I want to take note of is right here. So I notice I go 1, 2. I went up 2 units. So that's a positive 2 on, that's a positive 2 on my slope. And then I went right 1, 2, 3. So I went to the right 3 units. So I went up 2 units, right 3 units. And in the same way, you can go, okay, well, I went right 1, 2, 3, and I went up 2. You can do it either way. Just know that the top number is the one that's either up or down, and the bottom number is either right or left. Okay, vertical change over horizontal change. So 2/3. Let's go type that in IXL. 2/3. Submit. Done. And at this point, I've gotten them all right. So I have 50%. So if I were you guys, I wouldn't guess on these. I would do it slowly, make sure I'm right, and then answer them. The more you get correct, the less you get wrong, the less you have to do to get 100%. And then like, let's say you get to like 80 or 90%. If you're in the 90% range, 90 to 100, I'm always going to round up. So let's say you have 90 or 91. when I go check your IXL scores, if I see that you have 91, I'm going to be like, all right, they worked hard. They understand what they're doing. I'll round it up to 100 for you because I know some of you get to 97 and then you get one wrong and it knocks you all the way down. If you get upset at IXL and you're at 97, just leave it like that and I'll round it up for you, okay? Now, it's not going to show on IXL that you got 100%, but on my grading, I will make sure to give you 100%.